From the students of the Department of Meteorology and Atmospheric Science, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
As we've had some mild temperatures this week, temperatures will start to drop as we get towards today in the first half of the weekend. Right behind us here, we have Beaver Stadium with temperatures starting off already around 55 degrees. We have some cloudy skies here this morning, and we have wind coming out of the west-southwest at 25 miles per hour. You can surely feel the wind outside this morning, and we do have some showers in the area as well. For our weather headlines today, we have a dreary Friday in store. We're going to have some cloudy skies, some windy conditions, and some rain showers as well. These conditions will continue a little bit as we get towards Saturday. As we do get a little bit of rain moving out for Saturday, we have windy, chilly, and cloudy conditions for the blue and white game. And for Sunday, we have some thunderstorm chances to talk about as well. For our radar recap, you can see that there is a lot of shower activity in the area. There were some showers and thunderstorms last night, bringing ahead of it some flooding concerns, especially as you get out towards western part of Pennsylvania. There were many flood warnings in issue and in store for that area. As we have our current conditions right now, you can see that temperatures have cooled down a little bit in the western part of the state. And this is because of our cold front approaching the region. But as you get towards the eastern part of the state, there are temperatures still in the 60s. And we have some mainly cloudy skies for most of the state with some rain showers as well in store. With our radar and satellite, there is a lot going on. There's a lot of steady rain to talk about in the state. But as you get towards State College, though, there are plenty of clearing in the shower activity. And as you zoom out of the region, you can see there is a low pressure system making its way up north. That would bring us some showery and some rainy activity. But you can see to our south and west, there is some clearing in the activity as well. You can see that today, temperatures remain nearly constant. We have temperatures near 50 degrees for most of the day. And this is because temperatures dropped just a little bit from this morning out ahead of our cold front. There are some shower chances and some cloudy skies as you get to start your Friday as well. We have our future weather conditions, which brings some cloudy skies, temperatures near 50 for most of the state, except if you go a little bit more west and you go a little bit more south. As we get towards the afternoon, you can see that the showers start to work their way a little bit more east, bringing State College into some more rainier regime for tonight. And you can even see out towards northwestern PA, there is a chance of some wet snow, but I highly doubt that will accumulate to much this time of year, especially as we have a sun angle that is pretty high and that ground temperatures are quite warm for this time of year. There are some cloudy skies and some windy conditions to talk about for our blue and white game, and it's going to be a little bit below average for temperatures, but it's not going to be the worst we've seen so far. We have some cloudy skies and a windy day in store for the blue and white game. We have winds coming out of the northwest at 20 to 25 miles per hour. So when you're tailgating tomorrow, just keep in mind that there is going to be some windy conditions, so you do not want to get your stuff blown around tomorrow. We have our future weather. You can see that there's some clearing skies as we get towards early Sunday and Saturday night, but you can see right here, there's a sneaky low pressure system that is going to bring some rainy and thunderstorm activity as you get towards Sunday, and especially later in the day, you can see that there's some thunderstorms that ramp up in the region. For Monday, we remain quite dry, but we can see that there's some rain exiting off the coast. And as we get towards midweek, things get a little bit more unsettled as we get some cloud cover in the region and we get some more shower and thunderstorm chances. You can see that our wind gusts are pretty high already. We have some wind gusts getting up towards 40 miles per hour, maybe even 45 miles per hour at times. So it's going to be quite a windy stretch. It's going to be windy today. It's going to be windy tomorrow. And we have our temperature outlook right here. We have temperatures near 50 for Saturday. And as we get towards Sunday, you can see that temperatures get in the 70s. And you can see as we get towards the middle of the week, temperatures are in the 70s as well. For today, we have temperatures just slightly below average for this time of year. We have 53 degrees. We have some dreary and rainy conditions in store. We have wind coming out of the west at 15 to 20 miles per hour with some gusty winds as well. For tonight, we can continue the shower activity until the later overnight hours. We have showers and windy conditions with a low near 40, which is quite average for this time of year, so pretty typical for that. And we have temperatures tomorrow around a little bit below average. We have temperatures maybe about 10 degrees below average for this time of year, where we expect an average high in the upper 50s. Tomorrow is going to be around 50 degrees with mostly cloudy skies and a windy game day in store for those who are going out to the blue and white game. We have temperatures in the 50s start the weekend, and we have temperatures get in the 70s as you get towards the rest of next week. And you can see that thunderstorm chances are possible on Sunday with temperatures in the low 70s. But as we get towards next week, you can see that there are some warm conditions, and that is going to remain quite above average for this time of year. And we're going to see the sun finally come back out a little bit out ahead. Today we have had quite a cloudy and rainy day in store for much of Pennsylvania. For Campus Weather Service, I'm Matthew Howard, and I hope you have a great Friday.